Welcome to the Chachanomics Money Talks. I'm so delighted to you viewer to invite you to a very interactive talk show program. Today are very important guests in the studio who are young persons. They are university students, and we are going to discuss about money matters, how university students spend their money, on whether they save, whether there are certain beliefs they subscribe to, and whether they also invest. So money matters, as we know, are very sensitive, very emotional, and very controversial. Remember, money matters are not taught at school, neither are they taught at home. The mass media, religious institutions, the peers give wrong information about money. So welcome. Gentlemen, welcome to the studio. Young lady, welcome to the studio.
Yeah.
So I have the pleasure to introduce myself. I'm Chacha Nyaigoti Bichang'a. I'm the personal financial coach, the lead trainer and founder of Chachanomics Advisory and Consulting Company, and the author of a groundbreaking personal financial manual called Mastering Your Money. Ever come across that book?
Yes.
Yes. Have you come across it?
No.
You haven't? Okay. You will. I will make sure that you have a copy because we teach you about money matters. Gentlemen, have the pleasure of introducing yourself. Tell us what you're studying and the year.
Thank you. I'm Maranga Ruoti, a second-year student pursuing Bachelor's of Education, English Literature.
Yeah, thank you, Maranga Ruoti. How come you don't have any English or so-called Christian name?
I love my native two names.
Yes.
The Kisi name, the Maranga and Ruoti.
And the Ruoti.
Because it's my personality.
It defines your personality.
Yeah.
I hope it means much more. Yeah, thank you, Maranga Ruoti. I'm so delighted to have you on board. Young lady, please have the pleasure of introducing yourself, your name and the course you're pursuing, and the year.
My name is Juliet Wangari. I'm a 2.1 student. I'm pursuing Bachelor of Education Arts, Kiswahili and Geography.
Oh, Kiswahili and Geography. You all happen to be teachers, eh?
Yeah.
And the second years. What a coincidence, eh? What a coincidence. So welcome, Judy Wangari. It's a great pleasure to have you on board. So the subject of money, as I have said, is very controversial. But let us leave the controversy aside. Well, I'm sure you have all received help loan if you applied for it. Maranga, have you received your help loan?
Not yet.
Not yet. So you are surviving.
No, it's in the process of coming.
Okay, I mean you are surviving, you are barely making a living without enough money.
For now.
Judith, have you received your help loan?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
During our time we used to call it Chacha. That is the time when Professor Chacha Nyaigoti used to be the founding CEO of HELP. So you have not yet, you have received?
Yeah.
And there is something remaining?
Yeah.
Okay, that means you are planning your money well. Wow. You can hear, why haven't you received yours?
There was some complications.
Okay, some hitches.
Yeah.
Now, just to begin with, how do you spend your money when you're on campus at university? How do you spend your money?
In campus, first, the parents send the money each month, at every end month. So that's when I plan for my spend for the whole month. I write down my breakdown for the budget. Then I say I divide the money.
You divide the money?
According to the expenditure, the expenses.
Yes. Do you write down the breakdown of expenses once in a month, or once before you receive or after receiving?
Once in a month.
Once in a month?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you normally look at it or review? Do you spend? How do you ensure that you have spent according to what you have written down?
It is normal.
Normal?
Yeah.
Normal, which means that the budget works.
Yeah, the budget works.
Do you have a way of tracking the expense to ensure that the budget works?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work. Huh? Okay. Judith, for your case, how do you spend your money as a campus student?
So as for me, the moment the money comes, I divide the money according to percentages.
Percentages?
Yeah.
Hey, that is something now unique.
Yeah.
Tell us more about it.
So I receive some money and then I allocate, like if it's 20% goes to the savings, 10% like that, according to my needs.
According to your needs?
Yeah.
And is the money normally enough for all your needs?
Actually, they say money is never enough.
Oh, okay.
But the moment I do that, at least I am able to use the money in a proper way.
Okay, quite interesting. You are saying that you break your money into percentages. Where
Yes.
did you learn this?
So I learned it from a club back in our school,
What is the name of the club?
Financial Literacy Club.
Financial Literacy Club.
Yeah.
Do you belong to that club?
No.
No. Okay, that is very good. We have a contrast here. You learn from the literacy club, and you have said part of the percentage is that 10% goes to savings.
Yeah,
Hey, when did you start saving?
early this year.
Early this year.
Yeah.
So, which means if I want some money here, soft loan, you can lend me some
Yeah.
like 5K.
Yeah, I can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
How sure are you that I'm going to pay back?
We can sign a contract.
A contract?
Yeah.
Okay, before an advocate?
Yeah.
Or it's a mutual understanding, a gentleman and lady agreement?
No, there must be a witness.
There must be a witness?
Yeah.
Okay. And what if the witness is not there when I fail to pay? So you have had percentages, eh?
Yeah.
How come that you have said you have a breakdown, but you have not had of percentages?
Yeah.
And you don't have a way of tracking your money. Let me just find out, when you are growing up, what are some of the things, common sayings you had about money?
Money. People say that tukiangalia savings. Saving, you can never save money.
You can never save money.
Until you start earning, that's when you save money.
That's when you save. That's what you used to hear and what you are hearing currently.
I can say so.
You cannot save, yeah, until you start earning.
Yeah.
The one that you are receiving from your parents for upkeep.
It's for
spending
on it.
Spending on it.
Yeah.
So that is what we have learned from the time you are young.
Yeah.
Remember when you are a small boy, you were sent to the shop. You know the temptation of the loose change.
Yeah.
What did you like chewing or eating when you were young?
I could eat the ball gums and the biscuits.
The biscuits, the ball gums, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So which means you are the type of boy who used to squander the loose change.
Not really.
Oh.
It's for spending. That money is so little, you cannot save.
I'm saying if you have been sent by, let's say, parents to the shopping center to buy, let's say, a kilo of sugar, a bar of soap,
Yeah.
and there is some loose change, like 10, 20 shillings. Were you the honest boy who returned to the parent?
Not really.
Not really. You are the one who are buying biscuits. And then what were the excuse you were giving?
The man will say that the prices are inflated.
Oh, they are so high.
Yeah.
Hauko unasema ati ilipotea njiani?
Huyo ungepigwa vibaya sana.
Ungepiwa vibaya.
Yeah.
So you say that the prices were high.
Yeah, the prices
and what
were
if
high.
they discover you are lying?
They are not discovered.
Hey, how sure are you that they will not discover?
I was the one being sent to the Duke every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
So they believed you to be an honest
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
So you were taught money is supposed to be spent,
Yeah.
no saving.
Yeah.
So what about your experience when you were growing up? What do you hear about money? What was your experience about money?
So what I heard about money is that money is scarce.
It's scarce, eh?
Yeah. And the moment you, like if maybe I was sent to a shop and I used the money in the
Yes.
wrong way,
Yes.
I would really be beaten.
Yes, you
Because
learn.
it is scarce.
It is scarce.
Yeah.
So you are the type of girl, once you are sent to the shopping center, loose change remains. What did you normally spend it on?
I could buy something for myself.
Like what?
Biscuits.
Yeah,
sweets,
that's just like not mandazi.
anything, as long as it's sweet.
During my time, sugar cane used to be so rare and so sweet. The mandazi sugar cane and whatnot. Well, so you were the one you were beaten, and then they tell you.
Yeah, that are beating, and then of course they will make sure you compensate somewhere else.
Yes, they compensate, they deduct from you, especially on something else.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really a very painful experience. So, in other words, Maranga, you said money is supposed to be sent here on campus. What are some of the common sayings you've heard about money? Comrades, wanasema nini juu ya do?
Pesa. Pesa ni ya kutumika.
Pesa ni ya kutumika, okay. Money is supposed to be spent after all. Save for what? Invest for what?
Yeah.
You have a bright future ahead of you. You will get much money ahead. Yeah. Why worry now?
Na campus hakuna pesa.
Hakuna pesa. Hata ile yenye uko nayo sio pesa. Yeah. Okay. That's very interesting. Yeah. Very interesting saying there. Judith, I'm sure you have come across colleagues, comrade, saying certain funny description about money. Yeah. Tell us more.
So I hear them say that if the money you have does not satisfy your needs,
yes,
you just use it. Unaikula.
Unaikula.
Yeah.
Uimalize.
Yeah.
Na ukimaliza, what will happen tomorrow?
So tomorrow belongs to God.
belongs to God.
Yeah.
So hiyo pesa itumie.
Itumie.
Yeah, wengine wanasema tumia pesa ikuzoe.
That no.
Yeah, mbona ujikaze sana na comrade. Comrade atakiwa kujiumiza, unajikaza kwa nini? There is a bright future ahead. Yeah. So money is supposed to be spent. I'm sure these kind of statements, beliefs, or sayings have influenced you, the way in which you relate with money. I would want us to go for a short break, and when we come back, we'll talk about how those statements, the belief sayings you have had, have influenced the way in which you spend your money, and where else can you invest, or the best way of saving money. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Just a short break.